Hey everyone, welcome back. Another video, same day. Sunday. Did the rear wiper delete, you guys seen that. Went and helped my friend Nick. You guys would have heard about that in the last video. And then Brendan came with Nick and we got the motor out of his van. So now it's at my house. And here she is. Figured now we've got a bit of better light, can actually show you this motor a bit better. And what we're going to do today is pull the exhaust and intake sides off, just to strip this down to basically a long block, just so it's easier to get on the stand and easier for me to store, because I've got to put it over there. There's not much room in this garage at the moment, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'll take you through everything. Another thing that I do is I get glad bags. One's exhaust, one's intake. Any nut and bolt on that side that comes off, so exhaust side will go into the exhaust bag, just so when we're reassembling it later on, we know exactly where everything goes. So we'll get into it, eh? So now we've got the exhaust side off, you guys can see the top looks a bit crusty, but where the weather hasn't got to it, it's still pretty clean, so I'm hoping it's going to be the same on the inside. Just going to pull this engine mount off. Flat battery. We'll try again, eh? What the fuck's going on with my gun? Might have to resort to the old school method. One engine mount in the box. Well, we might as well take all this shit off as well, I guess, since we're here. So AC compressor, it's probably going to go in the bin. Power steering pump probably will need to be rebuilt, or a new power steering pump. So yeah, we'll pull those off because they're just going to be in the way as well. Dipstick tube's a bit bent. Looks like he broke the dipstick off in there too, so new dipstick. But get it ready for the stand. Rid of this fucking power steering. Where's that? This one here. Just like that. This side's all bare. So I've done the exhaust side now, well for now anyway, most of it that I want to take off. So you can see now that this motor, the surface of it obviously looks bad, but it's actually not that bad. So I'll just show you all the points and stuff on here, that so you know what's a turbo and what isn't. So right there, you guys probably can't see in there, but in this hole here, there's the oil. I believe these two here are water, and then this is obviously your factory oil drain. So it's where the oil goes back into the sump. Some people tap these on plus T's, but this doesn't look like it's been tapped. So yeah, I'd say that this is actually a factory turbo block. Everything kind of points that way. Yeah, you can also see here that this will actually clean up really easily. Like even the stuff on the head there, if I just wipe this down with my finger, they look like new again. So this will come up mint with a water blast, and yeah, should be ready. Well, once we pull it down and we water blast everything, she should be ready, as long as she checks out dimension wise to get rebuilt. So it's obviously not as bad as I first thought. This was going to be a bit of a hit and miss with this, $600 Traby motor, blow and head gasket, but end of the day I'm not fussed. Like I said, I can always sell the bits off for more if it comes to that, or you know, I want to rebuild something anyway, so this is a good motor to do it with. So now that we've done the exhaust side, we're going to jump over to the intake. So here it is here. So we're going to get rid of all of this shit you can see. Heater pipes, intake, alternator, engine mount bracket. This thing can go. Yeah, all this shit needs to come off. So put the camera down, do a bit of a time lapse, and we'll get this shit off.
I can't find my way back to you until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
hopefully this intake side should be ready to come off. Come on, you bastard. I swear I got all the bolts. Here we go. Just a couple of hoses and we'll be sweet. Jesus, old mate's wiring can't have been too flash because his knock sensor melted itself to pieces. Look at that. Wow. Might need a new one of these. Luckily you can still buy them. So I just pulled the oil filter off, and if it'll focus, down the bottom there you can see all that old oil. I don't know whether that's because it's been sitting for ages or if because it actually does have a blown head gasket like the dude said. So yeah, not healthy. So I've basically stripped this all down now, as much as I want to do today. So next video you guys will see me cleaning this whole thing up, probably take it outside and water blast it, but I'll show you what I've done now. So over this side obviously we took off the hot side, labelled everything, put it in the bag of course, and then over this side we took everything off as well, so intake side. And then I also just used a wire wheel and a brush here just to clean up in front of this motor, just to show you guys that, you know, although this looked like it was shit, it's actually probably alright. You know, it just needed a good clean. If I pull this apart and send it to the machine shop and get it acid dipped, you know, like everything will come up mint. So as you can see there, it's just had a bit of a brush, and then across here it looks crusty, up the side there as well. You know, all this stuff is what it used to look like at the start of the video, but then just a good clean and all that. And yeah, she's looking good, so don't be afraid, you know, don't judge a book by its cover until you get into it. I guess is the, as gay as that sounds, a bit of a moral of the story, eh? So get amped, this thing will be apart in no time, and Nick and I will be putting it back together in no time, and then yeah, who knows what we'll do with it, whether we put it in a S chassis or put it in something else. I guess you guys will just have to wait and see. So yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Next video, power wash this thing, probably pull the head off, and yeah, we'll see you then.